Right, we're at Gaydorn Farm after a brilliant 2-1 victory for the Boots away at Corinthian. Dan, we'll start by saying they're a very good side. They're established at this level, and I thought they started well for the first couple of minutes. Indeed, they had a glaring chance they missed. Having said that, for the first half, I thought once we got into the game, I thought we were outstanding.
Yeah, I thought we were strong, we were resolute, we were brilliant. Yes, they did have an opportunity early doors. Didn't take it. That's their problem, not ours. Apart from that, we pretty much didn't put a foot wrong all night, if I'm honest with you. The boys pretty much 95% nailed the game plan, bar that opening minute and a half. We've stood a lot of provocation, a lot of rough house stuff going on out there. All our lads wiping their mouths, put the result first, put the club first, put the win first, and right now we have celebrated there because it's been a good spell the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks, and they know they've got like a 10-day break coming up, so they were entitled to go and celebrate. Like, they've dug in, they've got the club 3 massive points, and we said we're coming here. We'd have to put in a statement performance to back up the Arundel game, the Erith game, and the Deal game. A statement performance, and the boys delivered a statement performance, and they've got themselves a statement result. Couldn't be proud of them.
We had a great chance halfway inside the first half. We're 3-1 and 1 with the keeper in, just no power on the shot. Was you ruin it a little bit there, thinking, we're not going to get many chances at a good team like this?
Yeah, but I mean, we've only scored 2 tonight. But the good thing is we didn't look porous either, and in transition we worked really hard. So we missed a couple of openings, but as an away team we didn't get opened up either. They threw some balls into the box, but we didn't get popped into balls around the corner and byline and opened up at all. Jack's had another relatively comfortable night, apart from probably a couple of broken ribs and a lost kidney. He's probably going to sleep all right. He's had quite an easy night tonight, to be fair, if you're going to look at it that way. So we definitely worked their goal over the 90 more than they worked ours. I
couldn't give man a match to anyone tonight because I thought every player lost the ball, their desire to win it back was unbelievable. Montoya, he got man of the match last week, but I give it to Adam O'Neill, and it was Adam O'Neill who got the penalty and stuck that away. What a great time to score, Dan.
Yeah, just for half time as well, and we did feel that probably after that 15 minutes leading up to it, we probably did deserve to be a couple in front. Yes, they should have taken their opportunity, but we felt we finished the half strong and probably deserved to come in a couple up. So yeah, he's magic, Adam. Like I said, very lucky to have him at King County Division 2 level 3 or 4 years ago, and he's now playing back at a level he deserves to be playing at, and he's thriving, shining out there.
Having had a couple of crosses gone in against us, I think when one's gone in for us, you must have thought, is it our night?
Yeah, don't normally celebrate a goal, but that one we did because 2 absolutely horrific shanks have flown in the top corner against us, and Ash has done one tonight. I mean, he's half claiming it, but we've just said in there, that's shank of the season, top bins. I don't want to come out with the old-fashioned cliches, but sometimes they go for you and sometimes they don't. So we're due another one at some point, minimum. So long may that continue.
Trying to work out who to give the assist to tonight after a shank that's gone in, but it's gone in. He couldn't have placed it any better, could he?
I think Ash gets the assist and the goal for that shank in the top bins.
He might get an interview if he hangs about, but if he goes home, he ain't getting an interview. Look, the man of the match, but I think he's carried on. So, Adam O'Neill's just gone through there.
That for you, Ed.
Adam, you did get man of the match, so you could have had an interview, but
2-1.
It's getting late. There's Joanne's happy as well. I thought the way we played on and off the ball tonight, the authority, the intent, the confidence, the belief was outstanding.
Yeah, and I said it was coming. I've always had confidence in this group of lads anyway. We had a tweak of shape sort of 4 weeks ago. And there's still fluidity in the team. We're still able to counter very well. What we found out tonight as well, not just go out in the front foot, we're able to sort of close our banks up and sit in a slightly deeper block and invite longer balls towards us, and we can deal with them as well. So they're becoming an all-round package for this level of football, to be fair. The test now is to sustain it over another 8 months, of course. Let's not get too high about it, but they've made great strides from, we know that a few people were looking at recruitment, and with all the boys that left in the summer and stuff like that, we was looking at being sort of whipping boys and stuff like that. That's what we've been told, but statement performance tonight, statement result.
Better team won tonight, Dan?
Yeah, 100%, and also I think the team that played within the spirit of the game won tonight.
I was going to come on to that. Some of the tackles, from my point of view, I couldn't believe the ref. I mean, one, he didn't even give a foul, and I thought it was a red card, so that was over by you.
Yeah.
Some of the tackles, he didn't control the game, I don't think, early in the game, and then I think that led to some of the tackles that was going on later on in the game. Would you agree?
I would do, and all I would say is I thank him for his performance, because our boys had to wipe their mouths and dig deep, not to let ego get in the way, not to be offended by anything. They gritted their teeth, wiped their mouth, and made sure they knuckled down at the points for the team. So I'll thank him for that.
We are dark, but this bit here I'll just bump up with a bit of light, so they'll still see you. Did that motivate us a little bit, Dan?
No, we just kept cool. We said at half time we've got to have fire right up through your chest, right up to the bottom of your neck, and then the rest of it's got to be cold. You've got to be fired up. They're going to come out 1-0 down at home. They don't get beaten very often. They're going to come out to be kitchen sink and 2 feet and stuff like that. So we knew that would be the case. Second half, we spoke about it at half time, and the boys absorbed and they applied. Couldn't be prouder.
Do you think we'll be training extra hard over the sort of 10-day gap that we've got just to keep our levels there?
Well, we've got a few walking wounded. Joel Thompson was injured tonight, so he'd been sort of ideal in a game like this, but we asked Cole to do a different type of job for the team, particularly second half, and he was outstanding, running them channels and hunting people down and being busy and being a nuisance. Normally when he comes on, he gets opportunities. He wasn't really going to get that many today, but he put the team first, worked really hard. So we'll have to assess what we do. We're booked into training on Thursday, but it might be an idea we knock that one on the head and come in next week actually, because we've got quite a few walking wounded, broken nose and all sorts.
Dan, I think there would have been a few managers here tonight because there weren't many games having a look at us today, and I think they might well have been impressed with us and thinking they look a side that can play a bit at this level. Do you see us evolving and getting better all the time?
Yeah, listen, we might not have started fast in this league, but we were setting ourselves slowly. We were setting our stall out what we wanted to achieve as a management team. Listen, we will literally do it block by block. I said we'll not just week by week. We'll go 4 to 6 game blocks, and we'll just take care of business ourselves. And we will hit a few bumps in the road, and then the boys have got to adjust to that and react to that. You know, so that's going to come. The season's still in its infancy, but we're on the right curve. We're on the right track. Proud of it.
FA Vars draw was done this morning by a little bit of fate. I believe you was at the game for our opponents on Sunday. Everything else there at home draw, so you must be happy with that.
Yeah, I imagine Kevin will be happy as well. You won't be paying out any expenses for the away team, will you? So
non-league day, so a chance to get a decent crowd in.
Yeah, I'm in a Saturday. I'm not too sure if it's Saturday or Friday or even a Sunday.
I believe it's a Saturday.
Okay, yeah, non-league day, so that replaces the Town game at home, so that's nice. And the reserves are playing on a Friday night as well down at Baylis Avenue, so that's good. A non-league weekend package is good for all. Yeah, looking forward to that. I know several of the Belvedere players have had the pleasure of managing probably a good half a dozen of them. Another one signed today actually that I know of and I've had in the past, so they'll be very familiar. And yeah, I must have known who was coming out of the hat to go there Sunday.
Did you learn anything that you didn't know already when you went to watch them?
Probably not a lot more, but it's always good because we were going to come up against them again this year anyway, just to see what they've got, because they lost Harry Harding, so see how they adjust to sort of playing their top 2 players, their front 2 players within their system. They're not going to back 3 and wing back, so it'd be interesting to see what they had in there to replace Harry, or what style they would have adopted without Harry around, because he's quite a bit of a different player to others that are at the club. So it's good to go and see that, see how they adapted to that. But yeah, I said I know half a dozen of them, so, and I know Owen really well, and that'll be a very familiar game, that one.
Just finally, we've played quite a few teams this year, a couple of good teams. Where do you rate them on the teams that we played this season so far?
They're always top 3, top 4, aren't they? So they're always, and they ran the league close last year, didn't they? And they took it to the last day, Quay Valley, last Saturday. Yeah. And you can see why. You can see why. And do you know what? They'll bounce back massively from this. Massively. They weren't sort of outclassed or whatever, anything like that. We just had a bit more about us on the break. I think we looked faster down the sides of the pitch. We probably bounced it on the floor a bit more. They were a tad more direct again. There'll be times when we go direct. So there's nothing wrong with playing that sort of style of football at all. But they know how to play this level in this league. They know how to dominate games physically and mentally, as well as sort of technically. So they will be up with the runners and riders at the end of the season. No doubts about that. It's a good club.
Dan, well done today, and we'll see you after the little break we've got.
Thank you very much. See you soon.
Cheers, mate. Well done.